Hello,
Hi.
welcome back. Seems like a very long time since we've spoken to you, so I'm sorry, but we've missed some of you. So, got the opportunity, dare I say, the new till is in and functioning, so life should become some sort of normality without looking at a spreadsheet from today onwards. So just bear with us if you are in the shop or phoning up to pay, because we're a little bit slow still, but we're getting there. A bit like British Rail. So, Marvellous Marble. We've been talking about it in the newsletters, so we're going to give you a bit of a whiz-bang tour of the collection with the different shapes, and Carol's going to be #1 model, and I'll pick out the colours and show you as we go. So, Marvellous Marble. Their knitwear is predominantly cotton. Some of it has stretch in it, so for those of you who don't like wool, don't worry, it's not going to itch you. But we know that this all washes beautifully, and really you don't have to do anything else with it. Just hang it up, or if it's a slim jumper, dry it flat and just pop it back on again, which is exactly what I did with this one from last week. So Carol has got the Swirls jumper on, which also comes in the pale baby blue. So it's a slimmer fit jumper, full sleeve, and it's £60. Excuse the glasses. So the sizes, Carol does a little swirl, sizes from 10 to a 20. So you go up a little bit in this, but this pale baby blue is just lovely. So yep, one jumper. Now Carol's got on the skinny leg jeans that we have. Normally we have them in the blue, same colour as I've got on, and black. In the summer we had them in a capri length. So they're full length now, so even for me, I would need to either tuck them up sort of this much or have them taken up. But they come in the elephant grey colour, which is really nice with some of the colours for this season. Now I've actually got on Marvellous Marble jeans, but these are their straight leg, which we've not had in store before. So you can see, I have turned them up just a fraction, but they're not a skinny trouser, so not a bootleg, so not particularly wide at the bottom, but just straight. But as with all of the Marble, fabulous four-way stretch, back pockets and proper front pockets, and I know that there's a zip on there, but this really does come up super high, so there's no excuse not to wear a zipped pair of jeans. So she's back. So this is a much shorter, like a little sports jumper, so cowl neck, a long sleeve, which you could either ruche up, or as with all of the Marble, it's finished nicely so you can turn it and have a cuff. This does actually work if you want it to, and this little top comes in again the pale baby blue, and it comes in the lovely teal colour. So this little top comes in at £70. Marvellous Marble. With all of these, we call them, or I call them, Doctor Who scarves, because they are very long. They're the same lovely knitted cotton. So, if not for yourselves, but they would make fabulous gifts for Christmas. So, I like the fact that the patterns aren't ordered. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. So, you can see you've got plain squares, angles, oblongs. So in the lovely paprika coral colour, in the lovely tealy colour, but it also comes in the camel with the black and grey, and in the baby blue that I'm wearing. And in the baby blue, the collection is the grey, the black and the cream. So these little scarves come in at £36. So, Dottie has arrived. You would remember our first Marble collection, we had a black and white dot, which was Carol's favourite. So this season it's come with paprika, with the black. It's got a lovely edge on the neck and on the cuff. It's more of a fitted shape, and it only comes in this colour. And the price, my cold hands, for this one is £60. Oh, it is nice to be back. So So, Carol's going to show you this in a second. It's a gilet. You could very happily take this label out and wear it the other way around, and it comes in 2 colours. It comes in a black, that I've got here, and Carol's going to put the grey on. And then the outside, I've got these lovely deep, proper deep pockets, but a super cosy addition to pretty much any wardrobe. It's like wearing a little continental quilt. So, and this wouldn't show any hokey hair, so I think this is quite a good idea for home. So, as I said, it comes in this, which is classed as black, and I'll turn it round the other way, which I am confident, if we cut the labels out, would work just as well. Black, and then Carol's going to show you the grey when she comes out of the other room. Yeah, everyone's sneaking up. Right, so Carol's got the grey version of what I have as the black, and the inside of this one really is grey. Carol's got like a liner jumper on, as I would call it. It's got lovely little silver buttons here. It is a stretch, but it's a jersey, like a lighter version of a ribcloth material. It's got a round neck. It's an underpiece, is how I would describe it. It's super silky, lightweight, but really nice either under a jumper or under a little jacket. That looks fab with the gilet. You could, you've got there, you could happily, these sailor cardigans, we've got them in this lovely camel colour with the black here. Carol's got the grey one there, they're coming out to show you, but a nice weight. Pockets, these come in at £80. As I said, it comes in this colour and it comes in the grey. But Carol's forgotten to come out and show you in. You could tell we rehearse this a lot. Right. There you go, as if by magic. So this is the grey version. You can see from the collar, if you turn round, this way round, it's the same knit, but it has the contrast that way. So that's the grey, and as I said, we also have it in the camel, which looks fabulous with a little black roll neck underneath. A nice lightweight coatigan. There you go. Now in the jacket coatigan collection with marble, there's several different shapes this year. So we've looked at the long with the sailor collar. They also do the collarless, this, which has a little fastening hook on the neck, which you can choose to or not, as the case may be, to fasten. The cuffs look just as nice, they've been finished on the inside to turn up. And this comes in the black, white and grey. It comes in the fabulous paprika colour, with this again with the black and the cream, and it also comes in the camel, which I particularly like. So a different take, again, cuff, and these little jackets come in at 85. So again, 3 colours, the camel, the black and white, and the paprika. Now this is one length. As I said, collarless. It then comes, same material, in a shorter, which I'll talk to you about in a second. So, Carol has the fringe effect on. Now with marble, their knitwear and dresses come from a size 10 through to a 20. Their jeans go down to an 8. So this is an oversized piece. So Carol's here and she's in a 10. As you can see, it's supposed to be a loose sweatshirt fit. Now the back is slightly longer, it just covers your bum a little bit more. It's got the ruching and ribbing on the sleeve so you can push it up if you choose to. This works particularly well on a bigger busted person, so unfortunately Heather's not here with us today, but this hides a multitude of sins and draws your eye away, so whether it's from a bust or a tummy area, this is fabulous. And this comes in the colour that Carol has on, and it comes in the lovely teal, it comes in the camel, and it also comes in the baby blue. So there is a colour there for everybody. This jumper is £75. As you can see, it's got a lovely drop shoulder on it, ribbing down the back, a really nice piece. So I was talking about jackets. So, as I said, this is the one we started with the little hook and eye up here. And then there is a shorter version. Now the shorter version, like a little box jacket, has got 3 little knitted buttons on it. So yes, you would want to wear something underneath it, but that could just be a little t-shirt, or the blue silky top that Carol had on earlier with the little silver buttons would look fabulous underneath this in this colour. So from a length point of view, that's the full length and that's the boxy. So you can see on me, boxy really is just sitting above my hip, and on here just at the top of my thighs, and these are both 10, so go up a size, they're going to be that little bit longer. So the shorter jacket comes in the blue, it comes in the black and white, whereas the longer version comes in the camel, it comes in the black and white, and it comes in the paprika. So the longer jacket, 3 colours and 2 colours in the shorter, and the shorter is 75. And now, broken glass we call this, simply because that's what it looks like. It's this lovely dark, more of a caramel colour I'd say than a camel, really nice. It is a slimmer fit jumper, nice length on the sleeves, nice collar edge, again cotton, so really pretty, but it only comes in that colour. So the next jumper that Carol's going to put on, again it's that lovely big check. Now this is the heaviest of all of the knitwear this season. Doesn't look any heavier, but it is in weight. Now it's got a really easy cowl neck on it, quite high on the lip, so if you were short of neck, what we've done is we've just literally rolled it. So you can make it a little bit smaller if you wanted to. This is the blue with the grey, and then it also comes in the lovely paprika colour with the black, and it comes with the camel with the black, which is my favourite. And Carol has the black and white version on. So as I was saying, on the neck you can, if you want to, have it at its highest point, but this edge here looks really nice. Just pull it down and stretch it, and if you wanted to make it much shorter, you could just fold it. So again, been finished really nicely, so those of you who don't have as long as arms as I do, you can just turn up the cuff. There you go. So this is a softer, lighter weight. So this is more like the ones with the fringe on the front. Now this, called Pipe Dream, it looks like. So this, as we said before, is that slightly darker, almost like a toffee colour, full sleeve, and it also comes in the lovely coral colour, and Carol is going to come out with another colour on in a second. This is slightly boxier than some of the others that you've seen, but it's not an oversized piece. Really lovely. It's the middle of your season really, it's not your heavy weight. And these ones are £60, but again, you could happily wear this with one of the gilets or the long line cardigans over it, because all the colours mix and match. So, as with all of these, those scarves work with all of those colours. So, if you did want to make something up, really nice. And that's the other colour. Now this is like a slate grey, if it doesn't come out too clearly. So it's a slate grey, the white and the black. So those are your three colours in this jumper. And that one just that little bit longer in its length. And it looks fab with the grey trousers. Okay. Right, there is, I'm going to say snow, not because the C word, or I can say Christmas now because we're in November. So we've got this jacket, sorry, this jumper, a V-neck, slightly different again from marble. It is a little bit longer, so you can see it's sitting here. Full sleeve. It comes in this, which is that slightly dark colour again, more of the toffee colour. Lovely to have the edging on the neckline here, and it also comes in a blue, which Carol's going to come out with in a second. This is a small size, but it is a neat fit. But the black is always lovely to hide the things that we don't want anybody else to see. So, ta-da! There we go. There's your two colours, as if by magic. So you've got the pale blue with the grey, or you've got the camel with the black. But it's a nice length here, just pretty, nice jumper. Okay, this one comes in at 65. This is probably my favourite for the everyday wear this season. I love the boxiness of the jumper. St James did a jumper in this pale blue, like this a couple of years ago with a 3/4 sleeve, and I love the shape on the neck. It really is a nice piece. Don't get to see the detail really that well until you've got it on, but it is square and boxy, so really nice, and it's like a star knit, so it is quite textured. It's got a nice cuff on it, and the neck, whilst you might think is too high, is not. You'll see when Carol comes out. But this comes in this colour, and it comes in a winter white and a pale blue, matching blues. So those are your colours, but as you can see the neck is not high. It's got a deep ribbing on it, but actually it's not tight.
No.
And you can see all the detail on the arm. It's just a very pretty piece. And these said 3 colours, and they come in at £70. Right, I'm going to talk about the jumper that I'm wearing, and I'll come back to it again in a minute. There's a very similar shape to this. This is a bit longer. I quite like it just ruched up a little bit. It is the mottled blue. It's a full length sleeve, and it's got a cowl neck on it. But this is also made to be worn, if you wanted to, I'll make this out of the way, off the shoulder. So you could happily, I'm just going to get it right in the mirror, you can wear it with a longer sleeve and wear it off your shoulder. Or, like I do, you can wear it cowl neck, or you can take it again and pull it and wear it in a very different way. So the neck is big enough to play with. So this comes in several colours, but its cousin in the collection, if you like, is this. So I'll come back to it. This is an individual piece. It only comes in this colour. It's got a lovely rib on the sleeve. Don't worry that it's white because it washes beautifully. So we have had some who don't like the buttons, so they've undone them and then worn the neck slightly differently. So, and had it as a different type of detail, so you've got the eyelet and the buttons. It's entirely up to you. Buttons all the way around the back, quite high on the back. You turn around. So you're not going to have a cold neck, so you can wear it up, or as I said, if you take the buttons out, you can wear this like I was showing you with mine. You can wear it off on one shoulder, you can wear it looser. It's just marvellous marble. And you may notice while we're doing this that if you can see the windows, it's actually dark outside, so winter has definitely arrived, so it is time for jumpers. Right, going back to my jumper's cousin. Right, these are a proper sleeve with a seam. The other jumper in the collection that's closest is this. Now it has very similar neck, it's got a soft shoulder, it's got ribbing on the arm, whereas mine is flat, and the detail you can see is here. So this jumper is a little bit longer than mine, so quite nice for hiding a bit of bum if you choose. This jumper comes in at 65, and it comes in the baby blue that I'm wearing. It comes in the beautiful bright paprika colour. So those are your two choices. It also comes in a grey, which Carol was going to show you in a moment. Ta-da! So you can see that this is longer. The ribbing is this here and this on here, so you can see it gives you that lovely shape. Again, very similar on the neck to the one that I'm wearing. It's got a soft shoulder, so it's got more of a dolman sleeve, and it's got the ribbing here on the cuffs. So those are your three colours: the dark grey, the pale blue, and the paprika. Now Carol's putting on what we call a Nelly cardigan, only because in times gone past, when I bought some knitwear from Italy, there was a make called Nelly, and some of you will remember it with fondness, and this was their basic style jumper. So it's got a little edge, so again looks lovely when it's turned up. It's got a collar which actually becomes big pockets. So big pockets, so you can see the detail on the side, so you can get your phone and a tissue and a mask in there should you choose. But the back of it has got lovely ribbed band. It comes in this, which said is more of the caramel colour, or toffee colour. It also comes in the grey, and it also comes in the winter white. So choice of three colours again. This jumper comes in, it's a cardigan, I beg your pardon, comes in at 75, but the pockets are just fab. And Doctor Who scarf, super warm. So again, you can see this is the lighter camel, this is the toffee colour. It's got the grey in it out of the jumper, and the black, and then the winter white. But it, you know, it really does finish off a very pretty little outfit. So there we go. So the jumper that I'm in, going back to, that has a proper sleeve seam, also comes in the grey, and it also comes in the camel colour. So those are your three choices. This one comes in at 65. Again, 10 through to a 20. Different shaped sleeve. There was something very similar last year in a red colour that Marble did, but this season it's come in this two shades of the camel toffee black. There's ribbing on the sleeve here. definitely an oversized piece, but from a length point of view, just sits with the ribbing top of your thigh. And it comes in this colour, and it comes in the pale blue, and you'll notice more so on the blue that the neckline has got a very slight V on it, very pretty when it's on. And this one comes in at 75. Marvellous Marble have also made some little capes this year. Now I'm going to put this on and probably make it a mess when I do so. They are sized, so there are some little sizes and some more roomy versions, and they come basically a square with a hole for the head. So one side they have the little studs, and then on the back they don't. So the idea with these is you can wear these several different ways. So they're a light knit weight, so they're not too heavy, they're just that little bit warmer. Just going to check it's on straight, there we go. Just that little bit warmer as a cover up. Now I've got this way round, but you could very happily, if you wanted to just be a little bit quirky, you can put the seam at the front and give it a different look again. So you've got the longer points for your hands, and you've got it shorter at the front, depending on your height. So these come in this lovely grey, and they also come in the camel colour, and the camel little studs are like a bronze colour, which is really very pretty. As I said, they are sized, and they come in at £60. So even if you didn't think it was for you, make a lovely present for somebody at Christmas. So as I said, plain on the back, you can see they've got a ribbed edge detail, and then the little studs on the front. So before I overheat, I'm going to take this back off. So the last piece I'm going to show you before Carol comes out again. So we've got these. This is our last. These are super soft. They're a bit more of like a sportswear really. They are zipped. Yes, it's animal print, but it's a bit fun. So they come in the black and white, and they come in this lovely tealy colour with the white, which I particularly like, and I think works really well with the jeans. So these come in at £70. So, Marvellous Marble. You've got camel, you've got toffee, you've got winter white, you've got paprika, black, grey, this lovely pale blue, and some of this tealy colour. So there is something here for all of you. So, happy shopping. I look forward to seeing you. Bye.